I imagine that right now you're feeling a bit like Alice. Tumbling down the rabbit hole?
You could say that.
I can see it in your eyes. You have the look of a man who accepts what he sees because he is expecting to wake up. Ironically, this is not far from the truth. Do you believe in fate?
No.
Why not?
Because I don't like the idea that I'm not in control of my life.
I know exactly what you mean. Let me tell you why you're here. You're here because you know something. What you know you can't explain, but you feel it. You felt it your entire life. That there's something wrong with the world. You don't know what it is, but it's there, like a splinter in your mind, driving you mad. It is this feeling that has brought you to me. Do you know what I'm talking about?
The Matrix.
Do you want to know what it is? The Matrix is everywhere. It is all around us. Even now, in this very room. You can see it when you look out your window or when you turn on your television. You can feel it when you go to work, when you go to church, when you pay your taxes. It is the world that has been pulled over your eyes to blind you from the truth.
What truth?
That you are a slave. Like everyone else, you were born into bondage, born into a prison that you cannot smell or taste or touch. A prison for your mind. Unfortunately, no one can be told what the Matrix is. You have to see it for yourself. This is your last chance. After this, there is no turning back. You take the blue pill. The story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill. You stay in Wonderland. And I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. Remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more. Follow me.
Bart, would you like to read a book?
I'd like to call to order this secret conclave of America's media empires. We're here to come up with the next phony baloney crisis to put Americans back where they belong, in dark rooms glued to their televisions, too terrified to skip the commercials.
Well, I think...
NBC, you are here to listen and not speak. I think we should go with a good old-fashioned public health scare.
A new disease. No one's immune. It's like the summer of the shark, except instead of a shark, it's an epidemic. And instead of summer, it's all the time.
That is so...
Now, I hate to be the guy who derails what everybody else loves.
He loves being that guy.
But, Janice, we do have standards. This can't be a made-up disease. The only moral thing to do is release a deadly virus into the general public.
We do have something we've been holding on to, but it hasn't been tested. Get over here, NBC.
Well, we certainly believe in testing, but
Wow. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
So, we've got our deadly disease. Now, we just have to blame it on something that's in every household.
When I was a kid, the disaster we worried about most was a nuclear war. That's why we had a barrel like this down in our basement filled with cans of food and water. When the nuclear attack came, we were supposed to go downstairs, hunker down, and eat out of that barrel. Today, the greatest risk of global catastrophe doesn't look like this. Instead, it looks like this.
Please don't tell the supervisor I have the flu. I've been working with a shattered pelvis for 3 weeks.
Oh, my juice loosener's never gonna come.
Hey Dad, this came for you in the mail. Woohoo! Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
What the?
Chinese health authorities are still working to identify the virus behind a pneumonia outbreak in the central city of Wuhan. According to authorities, the number of cases has increased to 44, with 11 of them in serious condition.
Hong Kong reported 2 more cases linked to Wuhan flu, bringing the city's total cases to 5. 121 people are under medical observation in Wuhan. Rumors on social media alleged that the outbreak in Wuhan could be linked to SARS.
Authorities say it is untrue and 8 people were detained for spreading fake news online. Health officials have ruled out common respiratory diseases such as influenza, avian influenza, and another virus, and they added that no obvious human-to-human transmission had been seen and no medical staff had been infected.
Although the total number of cases outside China remains relatively small, we're concerned about the number of cases with no clear epidemiological link, such as travel history to China or contact with a confirmed case.
How do I feel about leaving Wuhan? Probably, I think it's for the best. I believe the WHO have just declared a international health emergency, and I'm at the epicenter of that emergency. I always said I would leave if I could, if the right circumstances were in place, such as a 2-week quarantine. So that looks like what will happen upon arrival. So as long as we all know that everyone on the flight can't infect anyone else in the public, then that's ideal.
Guess what, bitch? Coronavirus! Coronavirus!
In Italy, top officials meet after the virus claimed its first victim in the country. An elderly man in northern Italy died after being hospitalized. The number of cases spiked to 17 in just 1 day. Coronavirus. While their plane and all luggage gets a thorough disinfection, the evacuees will be isolated for another 2 weeks. These precautions are the new normal in the fight to contain the coronavirus.
There's been 1 confirmed case so far, and as you know, test results are carried out throughout the day, and if that situation changes, and there's a daily press briefing now by the Chief Medical Officer and officials in my department, but as of now there's 1 confirmed test of COVID-19.
Well, Andy's here to update us on what's going on with CEOs, people at the top leaving like crazy. What is going on?
Yeah, we saw more than 200 CEOs leave their position in January. That's the highest single month total of CEO exits that we've recorded since we started tracking this number in 2002. So that includes all that recessionary data.
Dico, è inutile bloccare dei carnevali che ci sono, ospedali, supermercati, bar, ristoranti, treni, aerei, traghetti, la gente che va a camminare in campagna. E allora, come lo risolve questo problema togliendo un carnevale? Ma è tutta un business e basta, di farsi vedere. Meraviglioso.
schools, colleges and childcare facilities will close from tomorrow. The measures were announced by the Taoiseach today to contain the spread of COVID-19. The Minister for Health has confirmed Ireland has moved to the next phase of the coronavirus. Under the measures, which will stay in place until March 29th, mass gatherings of more than 100 people indoors and 500 outdoors should be cancelled. People have been urged to work remotely if possible and to limit social interactions.
I'm telling you, shit is real! Shit is getting real! Woo!
Has been getting grinds and she's going to get 40% in hers, Robert. She's absolutely A1 in them. I want you, it's 40%. If you get 40% in this, you only need another 20% in your written paper to get a C. Do you realise that? And it's so fucking easy, Robert. Come on.
So snapping at me.
Yeah, but come on, you're not fucking Robert. Do you realise it's only 6 weeks? 6 fucking weeks. It's only 1 week to your oral. Now come on.
Stop snapping at me.
Come on, Rob.
Sure, I'll study, won't I?
Well, you study, won't you? Look at that fucking Sims and that now. Come on.
I'm looking at Sims. I was on
Okay.
Facebook.
You're on Facebook. Okay. Come on, tell me
I was on
about
Twitter,
yourself.
actually.
This Margaret, Robert. Come on.
These Margaret, mommy.
Yeah. Cadastu.
I don't know, like, I'll just study it.
Well, Cadastu. Where are you from? Cadastu.
Kilkenny.
Yeah. Cá will to an agoni.
Kilkenny.
Fuck it, Robert. You're in a kid. Where are you where are you living?
I'm down on the cover in Kilkenny.
Yeah.
We are taking a number of steps in relation to this year's state exams. The first is that all Leaving Certificate oral language tests have been cancelled. The second is that we are also cancelling practical tests at both Leaving Certificate and Junior Cycle, which were originally due to start next Monday. All students who were due to sit these tests will be given full marks for these parts of the exams.